The deal is that Sadness is going to be the big villain in Inside Out 2 and do some things that won't please Joy and the rest of the gang, like anger, fear, and disgust. Things could get pretty crazy, and Pixar might bring a huge plot twist to this sequel, which will change the course of the story a lot. But here on Cine Lovers, the theories have already started at full steam, so stick with me until the end to understand it all. Cine Lovers channel is your go-to channel for movies, animations, theories, curiosities, and much more. That's why you need to subscribe to the channel. Just click the button. It's free. Thanks. Inside Out 2 arrived as one of the favorite films of the year. And look, this year of 2024 has only good movies coming out. Garfield, Despicable Me 4, Godzilla vs. Kong, Sonic 3, and a bunch more. But the film that takes place inside our friend Riley's mind is one of the movies that people most want to see, if not the biggest. Alright, after Pixar released the Inside Out 2 trailer, a lot happened. We were introduced to embarrassment, ennui, and envy, which were the three new emotions that we hadn't seen in any scene yet, only on that poster, and anxiety, who had already shown up in the teaser. Even when that happened, the internet stopped. It was really crazy. Okay, in the first film, Sadness gave Joy a hard time. She would ask Sadness to do something, or just ask her to stay put, not to interfere in Riley's life. Sadness would go there and do everything the opposite. So after the two of them had gone through practically all of Riley's mind and met Bing Bong, Joy understood that Sadness in a moderate way was important for Riley, and everything was fine. Only now, with 4 more new emotions, Riley's mind is going to get a little more hectic, and one of these new emotions that is very important to comment on here is embarrassment, who appears in the trailer all embarrassed and shy. This guy made Sadness's heart perk up. Sadness was happy. Only this movie shows that. And pay attention to this detail because it will make more sense in a moment. But wait, if Sadness was happy, then emotions have emotions? What? As we know, anxiety is going to want to reign in Riley's mind, expel the 5 basic emotions, and want to have access to everything. We could see that in the trailer, so much so that she's going to recruit some people to work with her. These guys are drawing various possibilities of what could happen to Riley in a certain situation, and there are many interesting details in this scene and throughout the Inside Out 2 trailer. Some secrets you didn't notice, and here I show you all of them. So after this video ends, click on the card. Okay, that anxiety is going to be one of the villains of the movie. We already know, and the trailer showed that. Not that she's going to be the evil villain. She's going to be doing her job. She's going to think she's doing the best for Riley, but everyone knows she's not. Only what I doubt you know is that she won't be working alone on this. For me, envy and sadness are going to be part of this, like accomplices of anxiety. Envy is going to arrive all cute, friendly, but I believe she's the one who's going to give the start. The idea for anxiety to start doing everything she's going to do, that whole domain in Riley's mind. For example, envy can come to anxiety and say, "Listen friend, why only the 5 basic emotions call the shots here? Why only Joy gives orders?" That's going to click in anxiety's head. So envy comes in here as one of the movie's villains too, and the other one is sadness. She's going to be the big turnaround of the movie for me. And in this scene in the trailer, it blatantly shows that envy isn't enjoying Joy's leadership, and also didn't like the way Joy treated anxiety. Envy didn't get happy, but I'll be very happy with your like on this video. It's free and you support the channel a lot. Well, the thing is, I noticed some details in this trailer that could lead Sadness to be a villain in this movie and even betray her group, the other 4 basic emotions. Look at this scene in the abyss of sarcasm. Sadness is not here. It's joy, anger, disgust, and fear, but no sadness, which is quite strange if we stop to think that before all 5 were trapped in a jar as repressed emotions. So at some point they managed to get out of there. I think it was when anger caught fire, just like they did at the end of the first movie, but at some other moment sadness separated from the group. And this is where it gets tricky. Remember I mentioned that sadness liked embarrassment, right? I think everyone who watched the trailer noticed that. With this fact, what should happen is anxiety recruiting sadness to join them. The 4 new emotions, ennui, envy, anxiety, and embarrassment, to together dominate Riley's mind even more. Anxiety has already recruited some folks as I said at the beginning of the video, meaning she has several plans and will need more help. And she saw that there was a vibe between sadness and embarrassment, so convincing Sadness to join them was much easier than she expected. But okay, Sadness accepting this invitation, she won't just be further harming Riley, but also betraying her friends, the other 4 basic emotions. One of the things that could convince Sadness to do this is anxiety saying something about embarrassment to her, or even saying that with her in charge, with anxiety and control, Sadness will have more autonomy and will also be able to control things. She'll have her space. That's going to be a mess. Because I don't think the 5 basic emotions will be separated the whole movie from the 4 new emotions. There will be more interaction between them, more than what we saw in the trailer. So blending the cores like this, as in the case of making Sadness work together with anxiety, is a big possibility that I believe Pixar can do. But have you ever thought, instead of 4 new emotions, there are actually 5? In this video, I tell you everything in detail. And remember I mentioned that I noticed several secrets in the Inside Out 2 trailer? To discover all of that, this is the video. Thank you very much for making it this far, and we'll see you in the next Cine Lovers.